So it is cold outside, and when it's cold outside, there's nothing more warming and comforting than a bowl of spicy water with stuff in it, aka ramen. Okay, actually maybe a nice cup of hot chocolate would be a little more comforting, but I'm talking about food, guys. So today we're gonna be making ramen at home, because ramen, although very healthy, very nutritious, can be high calorie. And if you wanna make a quick and easy version of ramen at home that is not just an instant noodle packet, then this is gonna be the perfect recipe for you. It is gonna be low calorie, it is gonna be very healthy, and is it gonna be as authentic as your favorite ramen spot? Maybe not, but it is gonna be more authentic than taking a packet of instant noodles with some random powder and tossing that all together. So if you're ready, let's make a lower calorie version of ramen using ingredients that you have in your house and that I have in my house. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and thanks for watching this video. Let's jump right into making a nice bowl of ramen. So this is gonna be a recipe that you can make with the ingredients that you have in your house. So let's see what I have in my house and what ingredients I could use to make a bowl of ramen. So I have a small piece of green bell pepper with the sticker on it. So let's get this sticker off. All right, we're gonna leave it on because can't kill us, right? I have some spinach in this big bag of bulk buy spinach from Costco, but I got a little bit left, so let's use this up. And I got a bag of carrots, baby carrots. If you know this brand, Green Giant, it is a popular brand. Have you ever seen this guy? That Green Giant is wearing leaves and he has a big smile on his face. And the noodles, you can use regular noodles if you want, but if you want to keep this really low calorie, shirataki noodles. If you haven't seen my video on shirataki noodles, go watch that. It's my last video. I did that video and I did two dishes. I did an Italian dish and an Asian stir fry. The Asian stir fry came out a lot better and I liked it a lot more, which meant maybe I can use shirataki noodles for other Asian dishes. It got me thinking, let's try ramen, because ramen always has noodles in it and that is a large part of the calories in ramen. So I tried this out and it was delicious. Each of these bags is 20 calories, so both bags, 40 calories. Step one, chop up whatever vegetables you have. If you have any root vegetables, that works really great. And just toss it into a pot and we're gonna saute these veggies. Guess what else I have? Cilantro, so that is gonna go on as well. Whatever you guys got, use those vegetables. So let me wash this pepper and these carrots. We got some wet and clean carrots and green bell pepper. Whatever. A little tip, if you want to make this look a little fancier, instead of cutting the carrot like this, cut it on a slant. So I will show you what that means. So this is a circle if I cut it straight down, and then if I cut it at a diagonal, you get a little, you know, a little oval, a little slanted carrot, and it looks a lot nicer, and it tastes better. No, it still tastes like a carrot, but it looks nicer. Carrots are chopped, pepper is chopped. Got the veggies in there, and I'm gonna use these two seasonings to season them up. I got some Trader Joe's Umami seasoning, which is really just dried mushrooms that have been ground up, and I also have vegan chickenless seasoning, which is just garlic, salt, onion powder, spices, turmeric. And I'm gonna toss some garlic in here, aka, if you thought this was authentic, I am so sorry guys, because this is probably making you cringe right now. I know a lot of people will say this tastes nothing like regular garlic, like real fresh garlic, but I don't feel like chopping up fresh garlic and I don't feel like getting my hands all garlicky. I will sacrifice a little bit of taste to do this. Give this a little mix around. Spinach is going in next. You know the deal with spinach. As soon as it gets a little bit of heat, it disappears. That is gonna go on the stove on a medium heat and let that saute for a little bit. Next up, let's take care of the shirataki noodles. I will warn you guys right now, don't smell it. Trust me, don't smell it. It smells really bad at first when you open the bag, but it will go away, I promise. Actually, I don't promise, because I don't know for sure if yours will go away, but with my experience, it's gone away. So don't smell it, hold your breath, and drain these and rinse these as well as you can. Just let them rinse forever. There's no short amount of time that you can rinse these for. Just let it rinse. Don't smell. Don't be like me. Have the cilantro in the drain. Or colander. Rinse, rinse again, rinse for more time. Keep rinsing, just rinse. I rinse it with cold water. So I'm gonna get a bunch of water heating up right there to boil the noodles in. The noodles are gonna go in the water and they're gonna be boiled for 3 to 4 minutes. At the end of those 4 minutes, the smell, boom, it's like magic, it's gone. Can't smell it anymore. Rinse, say it with me, rinse. Once you rinse it for a good amount of time, the smell, it goes away. But there's just a little bit of the smell left. And after you boil it and rinse it again, that little bit is gonna be gone. So I told you guys this recipe was gonna be quick and easy, which means we're using boxed broth. Not authentic, I know, but it is okay, guys, because this stuff is really good. So this is miso ginger broth. You can use chicken stock, you can use vegetable stock. You could just get some miso paste, add that to some water and use that as your broth. And if you thought the food scale wasn't coming in, it is coming in right into this video. Always, food scale is always being used in the kitchen. A cup and a half of broth going in. But you think I'm using a measuring cup? Nope. 360 grams or milliliters of broth is going into the pot. And this is what makes the spicy water in ramen, because all ramen is spicy water with stuff in it. So let's flavor up our broth just a little bit more to make it that much more delicious. Sriracha makes everything better. And if you don't like too spicy, you can leave this out completely, but a little spice in your life will make it better. So I got about 2 teaspoons of sriracha in there. Chili garlic sauce. It is from the same brand that makes sriracha. Rooster, same brand. Sriracha has a little bit of sugar in it. This does not have the sugar in it, and this is not pureed like sriracha is. I'm gonna take a teaspoon of that and throw that right in. And of course, we can't forget the soy sauce. 10 glugs. Quick glugs though. Very quick glugs. It smells insane. The miso, the sriracha, the ginger, the garlic, the soy. I'm just naming everything that we put in here, but it smells good. And if you don't like cilantro, you don't have to put this in there, but I love cilantro. Like, I can never get enough of it. The rice at Chipotle, I want more cilantro in it. Some people ask for rice in the back that doesn't have cilantro. That is crazy to me. I know it tastes like soap to some people. There's like some genetic thing that people have that makes cilantro taste like soap to them, but I for sure don't have that because cilantro tastes amazing to me. Cilantro's chopped. So this water is boiling, which means the noodles are going in. Let that smell boil away 3 to 4 minutes with the broth. If you want your veggies a little softer, then let it go, let it simmer for a longer amount of time. And if you want it a little firmer, then saute it a bit less, let it simmer a bit less and have a little more bite to it. And if you're giving this to your grandma and she has dentures and she's not gonna put them in, maybe you need to boil it a little longer. But if you have strong teeth like me, then you can leave it real hard. The broth that I was using has 10 calories per cup, so it is really low. We used a cup and a half, so 15 calories. Chicken stock will be the same amount of calories, around the same. It'll be like 10 to 20 per cup. Bone broth, if you're feeling bougie, might be a little more. It is usually like 40 to 50 a cup, but still really low. We drained the noodles, the shirataki noodles, and let's get into the toppings for this ramen. We got the cilantro chopped up right here, so we're gonna top the ramen off with that. It doesn't taste like soap to me, but if it tastes like soap to you, don't use cilantro. Use whatever you got. I have kimchi. This was bought a few days ago. Every time I walk by my fridge, I just put a fork in here and I eat some kimchi. It's so good. Sriracha, because sriracha makes everything better. Soy sauce, sesame seeds, those are gonna be the topping. Get yourself a bowl to eat your ramen in. The smell is pretty much gone. It is crazy what boiling them and draining them does for a little amount of time. Amazing. I know what many of you are gonna say. It is not ramen without a nice soft boiled egg on top. I can do many things soft, but an egg is not one of them, so we are gonna be making a sunny side up. Throwing that on top instead of a soft boiled egg, but it is okay, right? Because all we need is that runny yolk. So let's hope I don't mess this up. It is in the middle of cooking right now. So let's get assembling. Broth's gonna go on the noodles. Toppings are gonna go on top of the broth, on top of the noodles. And then the egg is gonna go on top, and we're gonna get right into the taste test. Thumbnail. Let's hope I didn't mess up the yolk. Let's see. That'll work. Taste test time. Come on. Look at this. This whole thing, guys, the calories on this is so low. The egg is 70 calories, okay? The noodles are 40, so we're at 110. The broth is 15. The vegetables, let's say 50 calories for all the vegetables. It's probably not that much, but let's just say it's 50. The kimchi is another 10, 185. Less than 200 calories for this entire bowl. That is insane. And yeah, you might be saying, oh, there's not a lot of protein in this. There's about 15 grams of protein in this because the noodles have a little bit of protein, the vegetables have a little bit of protein, the broth has a little bit, the egg has protein. So 15 grams, 200 calories, that's not bad. Some protein bars like that. But if you want more protein, you can always add some meat to this. But let's give it a taste test. I don't know how to use chopsticks. Who am I trying to play? Myself. I'll try though. Got some noodles. The kimchi is not gonna get picked up. Can I get a carrot? Okay, what? We're just trying the noodle. Let me get rid of these. I don't have the patience for chopsticks. It's not gonna work. Fork, spoon, never let me down. Let's try some of that broth by itself. Wow, that's good. Oh, that is good. Now let's get a bite with everything. So, get some carrot, spinach, noodles with that yolk, a little cilantro, a little kimchi. Guys, you combine everything in one bite, or are you guys separate? Like, will you guys go just noodles, just kimchi, just egg? Let me try all of this. Get some broth. That is so good. It's like a warm hug in a bowl. Ooh, and that yolk mixed in with the broth, it just does it. You know what would go really well with this? Matcha. If you thought any of this was gonna be authentic and you clicked on this video, you saw me make a bowl ramen with shirataki noodles. Now you're seeing me use a coffee frother for matcha. It works and tastes good, so you know, hey. Ran out of almond milk, so filled it up with water, but it's all good. Aesthetic is gonna be gone now. Ooh. It's so good. The spiciness of the broth, there's a kick to it with the heat, the sriracha, the garlic we put in there. The veggies are crisp, tender, like Gordon Ramsay would like to say. Very healthy because you're getting your veggies in, an egg, some healthy fats in the yolk. Guys, these high protein diets are lacking a little bit in fat, so we need a little fat in our diet, I think. We need a little bit of fat. We can't cut it all out, so keep the yolk in there. Let that yolk just flow into the bowl. Thank you so much for watching this video. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and I will see you all in the next video. A little ramen matcha superset never can go wrong. Peace.